Howdy Groovers. I had a quick stream with this earlier today. Needed some time to pull some charts to find these other smaller airfields. And now I found them. So for the first time I'm now going to try some approaches with some of these challenging airstrips, and we'll see if I pass or fail. Either way, I guess I'll do it publicly. So one of the things I figured out is there's a little road here with trees lining alongside it. And I guess the developers did that on purpose as a visual reference. So if we just follow that road, it'll take us right into the valley where we want to go. So it's all visual. I'm probably flying a little bit lower than I should be, but since this is my first time actually following the yellow brick road here, I want to make sure I don't lose it by going too high. And I've set the base level at 10,000, so that's also a cue for me not to go too high. So if I fail, you guys will all have something fun to laugh about. So I know for sure we've already passed the helipad. The first set of airfields should be coming into view soon. In fact, it's probably going to be an Easter egg hunt as I fly around and try to look for them. But I know I'm getting close, especially since I'm not using any charts. In fact, I think that's one right off to the right at 1 o'clock. Let's circle that and get a little bit closer and see if that's one of them. I think that's two more right there. They're difficult to see at a distance, but once you get close and circle them, then you'll know for sure. But I'm pretty sure we're looking at 3 airstrips right now. I'm not sure which one is supposed to be the most challenging one, though. I guess we'll play it by ear. Yeah, I get the feeling that's one of the airstrips right there. This ought to be very interesting. There's a little village there, I'm pretty sure, at the bottom of the cliff there. Yeah, that looks like a runway to me, so let's we'll make a full turn and then line up for the approach. I don't even know how I'm going to line up to approach that. That's going to be fun. And there's another runway right there. It's amazing how close they are together. It's kind of tight maneuvering around in here. And there's another one. These things are very close. And then there's one at 12 o'clock right at the top of this cliff here. Alright, but where's my runway? There it is. I don't even know what the procedures are in here to approach these runways. Runway at. It's going to be tight, really tight. There it is. Oh, this looks really intimidating now that I'm down here. Not only is it sort of on an incline, but it's kind of at a funky angle too. If I approach it the wrong way, I can risk just slamming the plane right into the mountain here. There's the village at 12. Oh wow, this is insane. Jeez. It didn't look that bad flying overhead, but now that I see it, it could be easy to stall up here too. Jeez. Oh, whoa. Don't hit the trees. Holy crap. Come on, baby. Alright, come on, come on. Brakes. Come on. Oh! Whoa! I think I crashed it. Oh, look at that. That's insane. Come on. Give it some power. Don't roll down the hill. Come on, baby. Alright, well, I'm definitely going to need some practice here. Jeez, this is insane. There's got to be a video on YouTube or something that shows them doing this in real life. Look at that. Wow, come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Holy crap. This is insane. There are people in real life with the balls that actually do this? Oh, shoot. Come on. Oh, I'm going to take out a tree. Ooh. That hurts. Come on. Ouch. I have the parking brake on and it's still rolling. Oh. Come on, reverse thrust here. Holy crap. How do you even park it? This is full reverse thrust and I still can't get it to stop rolling down the hill. Come on. Let's try this again. Oh, this is a nightmare. Come on. I can't even hit in the parking brake. I don't even know how I can park it up here. I mean, if you expect it to load this thing full of people, I think there's like limitations on the simulator or something. It will not even let me park. Jeez. Come on. Don't roll back. Come on. Come on. Power, baby. Power. Come on. Come on. Jeez, that's with the parking brake on. Look, the wheels are parked and it's still rolling back on this hill. I don't know how you're supposed to park here. Wow, I struck the tail again. I can't do it. Alright, that's it. I'm getting out of here. Forget it. Oh, come on. Get me off this thing. This was too complicated. Oh, I'm gonna crash. Into the trees we go. Alright, well that was a very difficult one. I don't know about that one. I couldn't even park the plane, let alone land it. Alright, let's try another airfield here. Alright, so we're going to chalk the first attempt up to a failure. Ooh, we're doing some tight maneuvering here. Let's see, there's another airstrip. There's one down there. Why don't I get the feeling there's one up here somewhere as well? Yep, there it is. I'm just gonna go for it. I've got way too much speed though. Let's see if I can bleed off some of this speed here. No, I don't think so. I think I'm being a little ambitious. Nope, let's go around. Well, that one certainly looks exciting, doesn't it? Let me adjust my sound real quick. There we go. Oh, there's another airfield. Once again, I think I'm going too fast to try to approach it. Let's see, the one on the right is the one we tried already. Let's get that speed down. This is going to be really tight. Here we go. Ooh. Don't stall, baby. Ooh, that was hard. Ah. Oh no, gonna overshoot. Ah! Into the bushes. Am I gonna go off the cliff? Oh, I barely made it. Whoa. Oh, this is getting fun. Alright, let's see if I can turn around without going over the cliff. Gonna saw off all the trees and bushes. Some nice shacks and houses up here. Clothesline. It's pretty nice. Okay, let's see if we can't aim for another one of those landing strips. Gotta admit, this is a lot of fun. So far I failed twice. Maybe third time's a charm. Probably should have given myself more runway. Oh, here we go, rolling backward again. Oh, let's give it power. Here we go. Come on. Oh, that was like a terrain anomaly there. Come on. We need more than that. Up, straight through the plants. Maybe that was the wrong way to go. Probably should have done it from the other side. It looks like I was going uphill a bit. It shows I know nothing about where I am. Okay, well, I'm not approaching that runway again because that was an absolute fail. Let's see, where's another runway? Oh, there's another one right there. Let's try that one. Overbanking here. There's no way I'm going to bleed off speed to do that approach. I have to come around from the other side. Boy, this is a tight canyon to try to turn in. It's going to be real tight. Third time's a charm. Or so I hope. There we go. Come on, don't overshoot again. I'm full brakes. Oh, come on. I came in just above stall speed. Jeez. You gotta be kidding me. That's 3 fails in a row. Pack my bags and go home. Cutting down trees. Boy, this is not easy. I'm gonna go back and do it again. Let's do this again. Probably won't even be able to take off. Come on, there we go. Alright, this time we go out a little bit further before we start the turn. Try to keep her below 80. Go again. It's just right at stall speed, really. You can't get it any slower than this. Baby. Yep. Here we go. Come on. Slow down for me. Come on. Oh, it's taking forever to stop. Jeez. Oh. I can breathe. Crap. Well, I gotta give them credit. They sure as hell gave me a challenge, didn't they? Alright, let's turn it around and try another airstrip. Oh my goodness. It's not easy maneuvering this thing up here. Let's let her roll back. Oh, please roll back. You want it to roll back everywhere else. Serious. I'm fairly confident I don't have enough runway here. Okay. Let's turn around. Alright, I guess that's good enough. Alright, here we go again. Let me just double check my settings here. I've got Tim, the developer, chatting with me. Apparently the mesh isn't displaying correctly. I'm going to take a quick look at the display settings to make sure I have it correct. Okay, scenery. So Tim, if you're actually listening, it's probably easier for you to listen this way. I've got the texture resolution at 30 centimeters, mesh resolution's at 5 meters. And I have the level of detail radius at ultra. Mind you, this is prepared V2. So I'm not sure. In fact, Tim, I'm going to send you a picture here and see if that helps. Definitely, if the scenery is not displaying properly, then I'd definitely like us to look into that. I certainly wouldn't want to display it improperly. Now, Tim, in regards to mesh complexity, Prepared doesn't label it that way. So I actually sent you a picture of my current settings, and then if you want to take a quick look at that, it should give you an idea of where I'm at, and then you can kind of tell me if I should send the slider to the left or right. In fact, I don't think the images are going through here. Or Tim, if you want to shoot me your email address, I'll email you the picture there. But basically what I have is level of detail radius. That's set at ultra. Tessellation factor is at high. Mesh resolution is at 5 meters. And texture resolution is at 30 centimeters. Besides that, scenery complexity is at dense. Actually, I can set that to very dense if you think that helps. Autogen vegetation density, very dense, and autogen building density is now set at very dense. As far as the terrain settings go, that's pretty much it. And I know you guys already tested and prepared V2. My brakes are acting kind of funky. I guess that's just when I hit the parking brake. All right, let's try again. Well, Tim, while you're busy doing that, I have adjusted the settings a bit. So what I'll do is I'll just come around and approach the same runway again. And if you like, I can get you on Skype if you want to better explain it, what might not be showing up properly here. Well, Tim, as far as terrain add-ons, it's FS Global 2010 and FTX Global Vector, which should be obvious, I hope. Besides that, I don't have any other mesh, or especially in this region of the world anyway. There's nothing else installed, so I wonder why it's showing up differently here for me. And I guess it could leave the question that perhaps maybe it's showing up differently for some others as well. Yeah, Ken. No, I didn't use Holger's mesh. I guess I can install it. I don't know if I need it because I have FS Global, but if you think it'll have the scenery show up in the same means that you guys intended it, then I'd be happy to do it. I mean, I want to enjoy it the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, so if you can just double check what settings you have set in V2, then I can try to match those settings. Again, I know that when I did that hilltop, the runway that runs up the hill there, the most difficult one, that was a nightmare. So I'd have to imagine that the mesh definitely didn't show up properly there, because once I landed on it, I couldn't park the aircraft. Like if I put the parking brake on, the aircraft was rolling either way, and then of course it was doing all kinds of, I don't know if you saw the landing or not, but there was definitely there's no way I could park it there. It would just keep moving no matter what I did, so I eventually just got off it. Okay, so why don't I do that? I'll go ahead and install with Holger's mesh, and then we'll see if there's any difference. So I'm getting live tech support here. Now, if I can ask you, Tim, did you install with the Holger mesh as well? Okay, I'm just downloading it now. I may have to restart prepared. Okay, let's see here. Give me just a second. Oh, cool, it's an installer. That saves me a lot of time. Prepared V2 and install. Mesh setting at 5 meters? Yeah, that's what I've got. Let's try it again. Just waiting to load. So, Tim, if you can tell me what is the big difference between what you're seeing on mine and yours? I mean, does mine look worse than it should be? Or are the runways just not appearing properly? That's really odd. Okay. Yeah, that Tinkanumo, if I pronounce it properly. Yeah, no, it's a difficult airstrip to approach. But I wouldn't have any problem landing on it. The issue is that I couldn't stop the plane. In other words, when I hit the parking brake, no matter what, the plane is going to roll right off the hill. So I'm kind of wondering if you guys had the same issue or not. That's what I'm sort of curious. Alpha Yankee Kilo Oscar. So if you were able to set the parking brake with the twatter and it not move down the hill, then definitely something's wrong with my mesh. But the Hoger mesh is installed now, so I'm just loading up the aircraft. And we'll be ready to go in a second. But Tim, did you have issues with the parking brake with the twatter on Tim Kanumo? I think that's named after you, isn't it? If you park sideways, I think I tried sideways too. I think I still struggled with it. But nevertheless, let's go back and try it again. Hit and miss. Well, you guys certainly delivered one heck of a challenge, that's for sure. I love a good challenge. Okay, well, let's go ahead and try it again. Oh yes, I'm in love with the scenery, I can tell you personally. You guys really came out of left field with this one, actually. I don't think anyone was expecting it, but I can tell you this is right up my alley, to be honest. And you guys managed to get me out of Kathmandu, or not Kathmandu, but Lukla. You guys managed to get me out of Lukla, and you managed to get me out of Misha's MCA airstrip. So this is going to be, I think, most interesting, is really spending a lot of time trying to master these approaches. I actually did a sort of a quick review of Port Moresby, and everyone was really impressed with the frame rates. It was very hard to get it below 50, and it spent most of the time in the 60s. And my frames are set to unlimited, so on a performance standpoint, you guys really kick butt. And indeed, it does. It offers something for VFR and IFR pilots alike. But for those NGX pilots, if they're not really taking the time to get into the twatter and approach some of these small airfields, they're really missing out. We'll just go halfway and turn around here. I'm in a hurry to get back up there. If I can just manage to keep it on the runway. Yeah, my first attempt out here was actually really difficult finding where the airports were, because you can't there is no iCal code. There's no codes to find the airports, so everything is really by eye. You just kind of have to know where you're going, and I didn't have any charts for it, so all I had was the Google Earth map that you guys put on the product page. And looking at that, I was able to get a relative idea of what direction to go in. But one of the things I did notice was there is something of a little road down there that you can follow, which I imagine is just a hiking trail. So but it gives me a little bit of solace knowing that you guys crashed at it too. I don't feel so bad. But that Tim Kanumo, oh man, that's murder. When you fly over it, it doesn't look so bad, but then once you get down onto the approach, it's almost as if it's like absolutely vertical. And that's what it felt like. It was pretty intimidating. I felt like I was just going to crash right into the mountain there. It requires some serious maneuvering to get it down on there. And then I came and somehow I managed to come in too fast and overshoot a little bit, so I chopped some bushes down with the props. Oh, there you go, Tim. I got Tim and Ken on here. How awesome is that? Okay. Well, let's see. Tim is saying Tim Kanumo is for the pilots who master the others. I don't know. I think I'm going to go straight there now and nail it. I'm being pretty cocky right now, I know, but I'm pretty confident in myself that I'm going to nail it this time. I've got the fat Tundra tires going, so that might help. Although I've got the wrong livery. I've got to go down and download the proper livery. But the Tundra tires should help me a little bit, I hope. And there's the hiking trail. I definitely appreciate that, because I wouldn't know where to go if I didn't have that visual aid. That's one of the reasons why I keep it below 9,000, just to make sure that I don't lose that trail. One of the things I was telling Misha is we definitely need more sceneries like this with just really challenging approaches. I mean, I imagine Aerosoft made a killing with Lukla years ago, and it took me a very long time just to master that. I can't count the number of times I've crashed there learning how to land. But once I had it, I had it. It just took a long time getting there. So you guys have definitely revived those old feelings. Accelerated heart rate, holding of breath, shaky hands, the whole 9 yards. Okay, I think I need to adjust my weather settings. The last thing I need is to be trying to fly through a cloud. Give me 1 second. That's better. I don't know if when you guys did it, if you had clouds, but I'll do without them. Oh great, you guys have the repaint for me, much appreciated. Yeah, there's a lot of villages back there too, and that's where the helipad is as well. That was the first thing that threw me off the first time I came through, because I saw those villages and I thought, oh, that must be it. And then I thought, no, there's not enough place to put a runway there. I can't land on that. And then it occurred to me that you guys, for the visual aids, of course, and just for keeping with the realism, that you guys put all the small villages in there. So, and those help as well. That lets me know that I'm on the right track. And then I think the abandoned runway is there off to the left, if I'm not mistaken. Which is probably the easiest of them all. Okay, where's that runway? I'm gonna try it on. I can see it coming into view already. I'm gonna just go for it. The key, though, is going to be being able to stop it and then keep it stopped on the runway. And then being able to turn it around and fly it back off, which was extremely difficult when I tried it the first time around. Alright, I've got to bleed off some speed here. And that's the other thing, because there are no charts, I really don't know what the proper procedure is in terms of how to approach it and from what direction. I really have no clue, so I'm just pretty much eyeballing it. Yes, I am using the reverse thrust. I feel like it's not helping. To be honest, I feel like it is not helping. Okay, here we go. I'm still breathing. My airspeed is way too high. That's the thing, is trying to bleed off the speed. Come on. Let's get the speed down here. There we go. That's a little better. Jeez. Yeah, because I have no clue what the approach procedure is here. I'm getting a little sweaty here. My legs are sticking to the chair. Okay, here we go. My speed is about where I want it. Runway is more or less at 12 o'clock. I think I turned off wind. The last thing I need is a crosswind up here. So, okay. Everybody be quiet. I'm going to concentrate. I've got to get this right. I've got to do this. Otherwise, there's no way I'd get to bed tonight until I do. What time is it? It's 8:30. It's going on 8:30 p.m. my time. I'll easily be up till 1 o'clock in the morning until I get it right. Now, Tim or Ken, if you guys can tell me based on this vantage point now if the runway is appearing the way it should now with the Holger mesh installed, or does it look like things are still a little bit off? That'd be good to know. If the runway should actually be steeper than that, or I mean, obviously you guys have approached it several times already, so you know how it should look. All right, we just want to keep it just above stall speed here. Here we go. Let's get this on the first try. Okay, well, if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to go ahead and hold my breath now, in case it gets quiet. Come on, baby, don't overshoot. Don't overshoot. Yes. Yes. All right. Oh, shoot. No, 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 no. I spoke too soon and I rode back into a tree, and now I'm doing all kinds of acrobatics. But hey, I was able to stop it. The first time I overshot it pretty bad. All right, now here's the next key here is to try to hit the parking brake. Oh, come on, baby, and keep it from rolling down the hill. That's the. Okay, hang on. Parking brake. Don't run into the doggone building. Holy crap. See, this is the thing that I can't get. I can't get it to sit still. It's a very hard-headed airplane. Jeez. As far as I'm concerned, I've technically failed now because stopping it on the runway is not enough. I clapped too soon. I mean, if I can't get it to hit the parking brake without rolling. Look at that. It just keeps on rolling. Come on. Now it's going to roll back. Oh, okay. We're going to tail strike. All right. Come on. Let's get the tail off the floor. Come on. There we go. Now parking brake. See, now I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. It just does that. I don't know how you guys got it to park. I don't know where you parked it, but... See, then when the wheels spool down, I mean, when the engine spool down again, it starts to roll. Okay. The trick is not to stop at the top. So what should I be doing when I get up there? Is to keep rolling it, roll it right into a turn, I suppose? I'm guessing anyway. Well, obviously I've got quite a bit of practicing to do. Come on, turn, turn, turn. I've got to give it so much power to get a tune out of the turbine here. Alright, let's just go for it. I know I'm going to hit the bushes, but that's okay. Alright, well, needless to say, I've got a lot of practicing to do there. Okay, now which one is Kagi? Is that the one that I was at most recently? Before the mesh? Is it that one, or the one at the top of the plateau? I don't have my map in front of me, sorry. Let's see here. I'm assuming it's not that one at 12 o'clock, right? I'm thinking it's the one at the top of that plateau. The last one I tried, okay. And that one is, let's see, where is that one? Real pilots don't have the convenience of being able to go outside the airplane to look around, but I'm going to cheat. Okay, I'm assuming, is it this one? I think it's that one, right? Yeah, I think it's that one. What else is over here? Nope. Yep, I think it's that one. Okay. Alright, first things first, let's start bleeding off speed, and then I'll turn around and come in. There we go, that's looking a little bit better. I'm not bleeding off enough speed though. Okay, good. So I guess it's starting to look a little bit more like it should. Okay. Well, then I guess I should just put the recommendation out there that everyone just install the Holger mesh anyway, just to be on the safe side. Where is it? There it is. Oh yeah, I do see a little bit of a difference. It looks like the runway has more of a gradient now than it did before. I think before it looked a little bit flatter. going just a little too fast. There we go. Well, one thing's for sure, guys. These airstrips will keep me plenty busy till you release the next volume. And honestly, I could do this all day, just flying this thing around the airstrips. This is my kind of flying, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, I can see already. Yeah, there is a difference with the Holger mesh. Okay. All right, come on, don't balloon on me, and don't stall either. Oh shoot! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Get out of the red. Jeez. Ah, crap. I don't know. That was kind of tough at the last minute there. I almost blew it. Oh, yeah, there's a big difference. Look at that. There's trees now. There weren't trees at the end of the runway before. I could take off that way. Now I see what you guys mean. It really is a one-way now. Before I could actually see right off the end there. So it looks like the Holger mesh did it. Yeah, it's a huge difference. Well, this looks much better too. That looks much better. Alright, let's take a stab at the next one. I want to get all these before I go to bed. Come on, get your butt up the hill. Alright. Ooh, not too fast. Not too fast. Not too fast. Alright, here we go. Okay. Oh, man. I'm getting lightheaded with all this anti-breathing going on here. Alright, let's just see if we can turn around. Come on. Oh, come on. I think one of the most difficult things here, one of the most difficult challenges is getting it to maneuver up here. It's really kind of a battle to get it to do what you want it to do. I mean, look at that. I'm full right rudder. And, I mean, it's just, it's basically saying, I don't wanna. Let's see if I can get it to just roll back and try to turn it a bit. There we go. That's a little better. No, that's not good. Doggone it. I'm telling you, just maneuvering alone, it's like I could go to ground school just hanging around up here. And it's like I'm really fighting the urge to want to hit that slew button. I really, really am. Come on, this is like full power. Move. Come on, come on. Oh my goodness, this is insane. I'm like full power and it's barely moving. Come on, turn around for Papa. Alright, there we go. Now I'm on the parking brakes, but it's still sliding down the hill. Alright, screw it, let's go. Damn it. I never fly this way, but why not? Let's just shoot right off the edge there. Woo! Nice. Alright, let's head over to the next one. Developers are expert slewers. Oh, I'm pretty expert too, because that's how I spend a lot of my time, just enjoying new sceneries. Okay, I'm getting sleepy. Let's swing this thing around. Let's see. Okay, so we're 2 out of, what is it, 5 or 6? Alright, I think I'll do this one next here. Let's see how this one goes. You know, this is a really great idea. I never knew that this place even existed with all these airstrips. So kudos for getting your heads together and coming up with this idea. I think it's great. Hopefully the sales are going through the roof and you guys are trying to decide between the Ferrari or the Lamborghini or the Pagani. Those big Orbx dollars. I think I'll spend a lot of time up here with a helicopter too, just visiting these towns, and this is going to be an interesting way to write up the review also. This is going to be really interesting. Very nice. That's not another airstrip I'm looking at, is that? It looks like an airstrip for some reason. Oh, I think it is, isn't it? Wow, that one looks complex. Let's try that one after this one here. Okay, here we go. Yes, airspeed is looking okay. Yeah, so far I think the biggest challenge I'm finding is just ground handling here. The maneuvering in these canyons is certainly a challenge too. And then, of course, trying to bleed off speed for the approaches. Because it's not like you can just line up to these airstrips from far off. I mean, there's not much airspace up here to do that. Alright, here we go again. I've got to start getting used to the names also, so I know where I'm going. Let's keep it above the trees. And above stall speed. Holy crap. How am I supposed to do this with all these trees in the way? Shoot. Wow. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. A little hard there. Stall. Oh, ouch. I actually freaked out there. That wasn't good at all. That was horrible. You know what? I was so focused on my elevation above those trees. I'm sitting here trying to explain my failure. Oh my goodness. That was no joke. The scenery is really beautiful, by the way. That's another distraction in and of itself. Wow, I completely stalled on that one. Hopefully those Tundra tires absorbed some of the shock. Oh man. Okay, let's take off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to head for that other one. What's the one down in the canyon that we saw on the way here? I'm going to try to land on that one, and then if I can nail that, I'm going to come back and do this one again. I really want to do this again. Okay. Oops. Let's try this again. Whoa. Let's get above those trees. Those trees, I think, are what's freaking me out. Okay, so I've got your comments on the laptop on my right, but hopefully you guys, if I'm approaching from the wrong end, I think I'll get some kind of warning. Hang on, let me pause it. Refresh the library so the effects will show. Let's take a look. Hang on. Okay. Okay, so we're refreshing the scenery library now. Give me just a second while we wait for that. Sorry for you guys, it just looks like the simulator's paused and you'll see my mouse floating around. Oh, the smoke effects. Actually, you know what? That could be because my effect settings are low. I think I need to adjust the effects settings. And just out of curiosity, should those be set to high? I don't really use special effects settings that much. Or if you guys want to give me what the ideal effect settings are, then I can set to those. Okay, here we go. Alright, well, I know it's down here somewhere. And my speed is still a little bit high. Actually, I think that's it right there off to the right, is it? Yes, it is. I don't even know if this is the right way to approach or not. I'd imagine it has to be. I don't know how else I would do it. Alright, let's not stall this time. Jeez. Okay, here we go. Come on. The airspeed is still a little too high. Alright, let's give her a nice touchdown, shall we? Alright, that's good. That's what I like to hear. I like that. That was a little better. Let's see if I can do this with the other airport now. Yeah, I think my effect settings are actually low. I think that's might be why we're not seeing it. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck on this hill. Let's try again. I guess I really need to be careful with the speed. I think I need to let it roll further up the hill. I think I freak out that I'm going to overshoot, but now I'm kind of stuck. Doggone it, I really am stuck. No kidding. Okay, well I managed to get I managed to land the plane and then get it stuck on the hill. Oh yeah, it's very deceptive. I'm not really sure now what to do. I mean, the only thing I can do is to slew it now. I'm stuck. I still feel like this is a failure because if I can't set the aircraft up in a means that allows it to be able to park and then take off again, it's still in my opinion a failure. I can try to let it roll the rest of the way down the hill and then try to get some torque and come back up again. God, this really has to be unorthodox. Okay. This is really stupid. I can't say I found myself in this kind of a position before. Alright, let's see if I can give it some power now. Let's see if we can get up the hill. There we go. We need just a little bit of torque. Alright. Now let's see if we can not overshoot the doggone runway. For goodness sake. Alright, now, I know I'm not going to be able to park it, so I might as well just turn around and get ready to take off again. It's weird how when I switch views, how the mesh has to reload. Or the terrain. Alright, let's clear those trees. Nice. Alright, here we go again. The good thing is I'm spending so much time up here now, I'm starting to memorize where the runways are, so that's cool. Okay. I think that's it, 12 o'clock. Okay. And the good thing, I mean, right, I think Ken mentioned that these runways are deceptive. They are. And one of the things I realized with this runway that I'm approaching now is, as it turns out, I had more space to slow down than I thought I have. Looking at it from here, it looks like there's no space at all to land and stop it. But then once you're on it, you're like, oh my gosh, I have all this space. Alright, let's see if we can stay above stall speed this time. I don't know why, but I really do freak out on this one. I think the other reason why I stalled too is because I thought that I could use the speed of going downwind here to the final, but then that didn't work out. Alright, here we go. Jeez, come on, come on. See, then once you're down here, it's like, wow, there's all this doggone space. Oh, don't go off the side. No! Oh my goodness. These places are no joke. That one was still a failure. Damn. Alright, which one? I know there's got to be one or two that I missed. Let's see. Remove the tower view from the cycle. Oh yeah, I can land this in Nepal. Someone wants to see me land in Nepal. I can. I think it's is it installed? I don't think it is, but I mastered that airport a long time ago. Casper, a long time ago. That's easy compared to this stuff. Nepal is a walk in the park. But yeah, I can certainly do that. Okay. I'll take a look at the tower view. Casper's asking, what am I using for yoke and joystick? I'm using, actually I'm using the Thrustmaster Warthog for the flight stick and throttle, and then for the rudder pedals I'm using the Redbird Alloy RD1 rudder pedals. So they're much stiffer than your typical Cytex, so they require quite a bit of muscle in your legs to get those rudder pedals going. But they feel more like hydraulics, whereas a Cytex just feels like plastic. So I like things that feel much more realistic. In fact, I'll be doing a review on the Redbird rudder pedals. Should be ready hopefully by the end of this week. I've got like 10 reviews that I'm working on all at once. And my next Orbx review actually is Squamish, and I'm about 60-70% through that review. Oh yeah, I imagine you have to log probably 1,000 hours at least in the right seat before they allow you to take the left. Oh, I'm sure. Or even before they even allow you to approach it yourself. I think the cool thing would be, I don't know, maybe not cool, but if there's any flight simulator training, now they have a decent scenery to work with. Look at all that dense vegetation. I really like that. Okay. Let me see. I know there's, I think, 2 runways that I haven't approached yet, if I'm not mistaken. Oops, I reset my eye point here. That was the wrong button to push. Holy crap. Whoa! I pushed the wrong button there. Alright, we're just not going to talk about my performance after today, okay? We'll never mention of this, we'll never speak of this again. Okay, so to find the next runway, I think I need to get some altitude here just to see if I can find it. Let me see. Okay, so we did that one. But there's another runway up on a plateau somewhere, if I remember correctly. We got that one, and we got that one over there. So that's 4 runways. So I think there's 5 total. Is that correct, guys? I don't have any winds activated at the moment. I don't think I do. Let's see. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, I do. 16 knots. I thought I didn't. I guess I do. Okay. Let's see. I know there's another runway up here somewhere.
that I haven't landed on yet. Which one have I not landed on yet? Let's see. Is this a runway here? I think it's this one, isn't it? If that's a runway. At 1 o'clock. If that's a runway, I don't think I did that one yet. I can't tell if that's a runway or not. Oh, yes it is. Okay, so let's do that one. And then after that, if I'm not mistaken, the only other runway left is that one over there, which is the abandoned runway. I imagine that's an easy one. Alright, so we'll get this one next. If the stream is lagging, guys, I think my stepson's on the Xbox 360 on the Xbox Live, so if it's laggy, that's probably why. And my wife is probably watching Netflix somewhere too, so yeah, we're probably all stressing out our bandwidth. Usually when these are planned, I kick everyone off, but right now I'm just doing my own tests and having some fun, so I'm not gonna ruin everyone else's evening for this. Okay. Well, that really is annoying how the terrain needs to reload just for switching views. Oh, that's right. Remove the tower view. I did see that link there. Thank you. I was like, huh, what is he talking about? Remove the tower view. That's right, because the tower view, I guess, takes you somewhere else. So, thanks for that. Yep, I saw the link. I'll make sure I get that. Okay, let's start cutting off some of the speed here. Well, pretty much, all in all, today's been pretty much a failure with just about everywhere that I've tried to land at. So, all in all, it's been a good day. It's nice to have something to challenge me. Trying to think what is another decent airplane to use up here besides the Twin Otter. I don't know if I'm thinking about the C208 or the Caravan. I'm wondering if that would be a decent airplane. Okay, now is this the right runway? I feel like that's not the right one. I feel like I'm lost. I think that is it, right? Yeah, I think that is it. I'm coming in way too hot. Let's try to bleed off some of this speed here by doing some funny maneuvers. That's how I bleed off speed by. I learned that from an actual Southwest pilot. I was once flying into Ontario Airport, and it's got parallel runways. And about a half mile from the threshold, all of a sudden the plane started doing all these funny maneuvers. And I asked him, what was that for? And he goes, oh yeah, we had to do that because we were too heavy and we need to bleed off speed. I was like, wow, I had no clue. So ever since then, I've kind of learned how to do similar maneuvers that way. Oh, thrust reverse, I forgot. Shoot. Alright, well, we're going to cut down the plants. Oh, we might go down the hill. Son of a gun. Oh, wow, slew. Alright, I cheated. I had to cheat that time. I forgot to punch the thrust reversers when I came in. I was like, oh, I'm busy running my mouth about I think I landed here already. Wasn't this the one that no, this isn't. No, yeah, this is a different one. Wow. Well, that is absolutely awesome, you guys. You guys did a killer job.